I'm so excited, and so are my dogs. They're barking because we have the one and only, my hero, John Salley, live. He is getting ready to open a new vegan restaurant called Cafe Organix in San Bernardino. San Bernardino, take it away, John Salley.
Well,
Well, there you go.
Beautiful cafe. It's also an art gallery, so I'm giving local artists, chances to put their things on the wall. And we.
He went in and out, but that's because he's working so hard to get the Cafe Organix. I'm going to show you what Cafe Organix looks like, courtesy of Veg Out Magazine, one of my favorite publications. There it is. I'm sure he'll pop up in a second. John Salley is opening this vegan restaurant tomorrow. That's this Friday in San Bernardino. And we even have the address there for you. It is 420 East Hospitality Lane, Suite A10 in San Bernardino. That is Friday, June 26th. There's going to be a DJ. Masks are required and social distancing will be maintained. There you are. Why did you decide to do this in San Bernardino, John? Oh, hard to hear you. We don't hear you. Okay, let's see. We'll get you so we hear you. There he is, and we see his great face. Okay, that's fantastic. For some reason, we're not hearing you. Hit it. Okay, wow. Okay. I was hearing you before and just not hearing you now, but let's see. What can we do? Unmute. I know. Unmute. We should be able to hear you. I would go out and in. Sometimes if you go out and in, it'll come back. You know what I mean? If you go out and then just rejoin, it'll come back. Oh, I hear you now. Okay, come on back. This is very exciting. He's going to come back in a second. We are talking to the one and only NBA legend, John Salley. He is opening a brand new vegan restaurant. It's called Cafe Organix. Grand opening tomorrow. Here he is, John. We got you. So tell us why San Bernardino. You're a Hollywood guy in a lot of ways, but why San Bernardino?
Well, my partners, Terrence and Shiloh, had a CBD store and a smoothie store out there, and they wanted me to be involved. And I said, the only way I'd be involved with a restaurant is if it was 100% vegan. They were like, well, we can have vegan options. I wasn't interested in cohabiting. So they agreed. We went into the vegan world. We had Beyond Meat, my great guy, Ethan and Thomas, and everyone over at Beyond Meat made sure I had that in place. We got great coffee, and we wind up purifying the water. And it's really close to Loma Linda, which is a blue zone, which has the largest amount of vegetarians because they're 7-day Adventists. I went and checked out the restaurants around there that, work for us, should work for us. And I thought that I could do something to aid the push of veganism and bring a little flavor, the different flavor out to it. But we're going to also, this is not just the first one. This is not the only one. This is my first one to see how the concept works. I always wanted to own a Starbucks. I like going to Starbucks and Coffee Bean, but I couldn't eat any of the things there. And even talking to Howard Schultz before and saying, hey, you need more vegan options, I decided to stop asking people for things and decided to do it myself. So we have coffee, really, really good vegan cuisine, and a great attitude.
Well, you're my hero because you are relentless. You are always doing a new project to promote veganism. And by the way, shout out to Veg Out Magazine, which did a very nice article on you. We used the photo from Veg Out. Yeah, but one of the things you mentioned in the article, which I think is important, is that bringing vegan options to Black and brown communities is important for food justice during this time where people are looking at racial injustice. The most powerful thing that people can do is use their consumer dollars. And right now, just yesterday, LULAC, the nation's largest Latino civil rights organization, launched a meat boycott, held a national news conference to launch a meat boycott because 99 slaughterhouse workers have died, thousands are infected, and it's an outrage because it's not an essential product. Nobody needs to eat it. So can you address that, because you're in a community in San Bernardino that has a lot of people of color?
Yes, part of that also, when you want justice, as I said, being a descendant of enslaved people and seeing how we have to fight even now, and then slavery stopped almost 200 years ago, or coming up on it, 100 and something years ago. Just that psychological part that you have to break down of being at one time a descendant of an enslaved. When you do that to animals, and you're bringing this situation, you're rushing people, and they're eating death, and they're eating fear, and they're eating anxiety, and they're eating all of these things, and then they perform them out as a human, we run into this problem again. If we were to figure out a way to stop the killing, stop feeling that we're dominant, stop feeling we're superior over anything, over somebody of a different color or of a different makeup in humanity or in the mammal world. So I think it's important that they fight those things. I'm happy that the Governor Newsom thought that cannabis was essential and meat isn't. All right. So eating meat and eating death is not essential. All right. It's something that people shouldn't do. You should not eat death. So I'm trying everything I can possibly can. We're going to open in Compton, Planet Health, another cafe. Then I'm going to be in Brooklyn. I'm going to be in Atlanta. I'm literally opening up a vegan pizzeria called Sal's Pizzeria, a vegan plant-based pizzeria. I am doing what is necessary, right? If you want to change the world, find your part. And my part that I'm deciding is to push veganism, push righteousness, and literally push intelligence. Like, we have to think smarter.
And you are a living example. You are an NBA legend. I wouldn't even be able to list all the firsts that you have. We'd be here all day. But you are living proof of somebody who's a super athlete, and you're completely 100% on plants. And I love the fact that you talk about that once we oppress, see, there's all this fear of, oh, well, we can't talk about this because we're talking about that. And I feel like it's all part of a big continuum. When I was at the Women's March, okay, and I marched with some vegans, including Milo Runkle and some great vegans, and there was a woman there, and she ordered chicken. We were in a circle. She ordered chicken. She didn't eat the chicken. She left it there. And I said, you ordered a chicken died, and you didn't even touch it. And she said, yeah, I don't want it. Just send it. And I said, no. I said, don't you see the connection between we're marching against oppression, and you just did the most oppressive thing with arrogance and entitlement? I didn't exactly say it that way, but that was what I was thinking. But she couldn't make the connection. She couldn't make the connection between women's rights and animal rights. There seems to be this feeling that we can't talk about more than one thing, but you embody compassion toward all beings. Can you address that?
Yeah, I think it's important that people need to understand their position in life. When they look at something and they feel, well, I'm this and you're that, so I'm superior. Okay, that is systemic racism. That is systemic. That is inside of you to believe that. So if you stop believing that you are superior to anything else, if you believe that you are connected to anything else, you won't have that racist feeling. You won't have that feeling that the animals are here for us to eat. And you won't have that idea that those people over there should wear a black dot and I should wear a red dot. And those people over there should live in that sketchy neighborhood and I live in a good neighborhood. They should literally put in their brain, my eyes are blue, their eyes are brown. You have to get out of that superior feeling. If you really want to be vibrating on a higher level, then you need to figure out what it is to be connected to all things in humanity. So just like you would think it's a really bad thing when people, oh my God, they killed their baby, or that baby died here, or this went to this, or this This dog was stranded. Think the same way. If you look at a baby pig, I'm telling you, it's as cute, if not cuter, than a puppy.
I've got
And if you can
proof.
have that same compassion for a puppy, you should have that same compassion for a pig.
I've got some
So
proof
if
for
you
you.
have, yeah,
Hold on. Let me play.
yeah.
Say, I'm clean. I'm clean. Sleepy eyes. Now it's bedtime. Night night.
That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing.
That was Krieger Sanctuary, animals rescued from factory farming. John, I'm going to see you everywhere because John Salley's very patient with me. I'm constantly running up to him pre-pandemic with a live camera in his face. John Salley. He never just pushes me away and says, buzz off, scram.
No,
he always talks to
stop.
me.
I
He
love
always
you, Jane.
talks
Jane,
to me.
Yeah, when you and I hosted the Mercy for Animals, I think that was we hosted.
Yeah.
This is my girl, and then we marched in Central Park. What you do and how you do it, to me, is the one that rattles the fence and ready to punch you in the face if need be. So I really appreciate you. So anytime I can support whatever you're doing, whenever, whoever, what channel, whoever's on this channel, I'm going to push it. So I appreciate it. But I hope you guys cover. I hear you guys are going to come up and cover tomorrow.
Yes!
The cafe,
Oh my God!
Check out the coffee, and then I don't know if you're not going to stay late, but from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. there's going to be a silent disco with headphones, and I just thought it'd be cool. I couldn't do it during the day. We didn't want anybody to drop out, but we're going to be doing more and more things.
Okay, so again, I know you're busy. Go to Cafe Organix, check it out. It opens tomorrow in San Bernardino. The address is below. Veg Out Magazine has an entire article. This is John Salley's first foray into restaurants, but it won't be his last. John, you're going to be like, oh, there she is again. Jane, I love you. Thank you for all you do. You're my hero.
I love you too.
Woo!
Thank you, love.
Okay, bye.
Bye.